Welcome to Great Gadgets and Gear. Yes, I know, I've been gone forever. Stroke of luck. I had a meniscus tear that took me out, and I was trying to rehab through that, and then I got really sick, and I was down for a couple of months, and it's just been a really rough year. So I have been trying to bounce back and get into things. The rehab of my knee has taken a little longer than I had hoped. So I didn't get back to my usual hiking and gear and all that fun stuff outdoors. So I had to do some slower type rehab and try to get out a little bit. Hopefully next year we'll be back into all the fun outdoor stuff. I did a little bit of outdoor stuff this year. I have done some carpentry and okay, nothing's wanting to focus. There we go. Come on. So I started building some fun planters. I had seen this turtle online, and everybody builds turtles. So I started looking around to try to find things that nobody else has built. So there's my turtle after I painted it. I do have another turtle for sale. But then I built a huge, this one I believe is 48 inches in circumference, a rattlesnake planter. And I'm in the middle of working, I was in the middle of working, making an octopus planter. And then I got sick, so that kind of knocked me out. And so I've been trying to come back from being sick, and the older you get, the longer it takes. So this is my Halloween backdrop. I did start working on the studio I had talked about before. And I have some cool backdrops and stuff, and for different times of the year and everything, to make it a little more interesting rather than just staring at a yucky wall or floor or whatever the case may be. So with my limited use of my knee right now, not being able to do the stuff I want to do, hiking, kayaking, mountain bike, and all that stuff, hopefully, like I said, next year, I had to find something to do to keep me from going insane, because being trapped in the house and being limited mobility, not a good thing. An idle mind is not a good thing. So I purchased see if it'll focus, a laser engraver. That's a XD1. I started out with a 5 watt, 5.5. I had a lot of problems with it. Went back and forth with the company and, paid a little extra and upgraded to a 10 watt, which I'm really, really happy with. It's a really small area. They do everything in millimeters from China, so I think it was like 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters, which, I guess starting out is not really bad. And figuring out the software to go with this Lightburn was an issue when you've never done anything like this. It was extremely hard, difficult, and frustrating, but I finally got the hang of it. And then things started getting a little too easy. There's a little box you put it in to keep all the fumes and everything going out your window so you're not dying. But it just wasn't cutting it for me, so then I expanded it. This is now a 4-foot laser, so I could do some different things. And the first thing I decided to do was work on making my company sign. And you can see it there. I'm sorry about the shaky hand. Wow, my camera's just not wanting to focus today. I'm trying. And then it's been routed since that corner down there on the bottom. It's all cut out and everything. So I did it in timbers. And it's made out of cedar. And it's obviously like a 3D type design. So that was my first project with my laser. And then I made a garbage can. One in my bathroom rusted out from the moisture, so I made one out of cedar scraps I had laying around. And then with Halloween coming up, I made a couple of Halloween signs. And I started getting more and more comfortable with the laser, and then I started doing bigger projects. These are lighted Halloween lanterns. Did a bunch of different designs, and then I really stepped it up and went into lighted signs for Halloween. These are just pictures. These aren't videos, so they won't show all the neat tricks they do, the different colors. They change multiple colors. They'll flash. This was my first paint job, acrylic hand paint job with paintbrushes. I think it turned out pretty good for my first shot. And I like the sky. It's not doing it justice on the camera here. And then that too is a lighted sign. So at night, that's what it looks like at night. I tried to make them look good, so that's what it looks like in the day, and that's what it looks like at night. So they look good, you know, all different times. So that's what I've been up to all this time. A bunch of different projects with my laser, making signs, Halloween decor, that kind of stuff to try to keep myself busy. And then this winter I'll be rehabbing my leg big time in the house. I get a home gym, so I'll be working out, trying to get back up to the level I was before I got hurt. It's just been a really long year full of all kinds of ick. So hopefully things are going to be on track now. And I do have this studio working up in the garage. I just couldn't get out there today. So it should be cool. I'm also getting into airbrushing. You know, I just started dabbling around with acrylic paints and a paintbrush, and it's cool. I like it. It's all right. You know, never really been a big painter or anything, but a lot of the projects I do require, you know, paint to keep them, you know, from getting yucky being outside, whether it's signs or decor or whatever. Even the planters, those were made with actually with acrylic stain. I don't know the difference because to me it just all looks like paint, but it worked. So I thought, you know, it's still kind of gloppy though when you're painting, especially if you're doing like lettering and stuff. You know, certain stuff it's fine, but I'm like, I wonder what else I can do. And someone had mentioned airbrush. So I purchased a couple of airbrushers, the compressor, the whole shebang, paints and stuff. So I'm going to start trying to teach myself how to airbrush too, to step up my carpentry and my laser projects and all that kind of stuff. And who knows what kind of stuff I can come up with for the outdoors, for hiking and camp kitchen and stuff like that. So that'll be kind of fun to see what I can build or use for those hobbies. So sorry I've been gone for so long. Hope you stick around. Hopefully I'm going to get back into the swing of shooting my videos. It's been real hectic, real busy. Because I also did regular planters as well, you know, square, rectangular, and those sold really well. And so trying to make up for some of the money I missed being off work sick, because they don't like to pay you when you're off sick. Especially if you have a really bad illness and you're off for a long period of time, you go through your sick leave really quick. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at right now. So I have a bunch of stuff. I don't know if any of this stuff kind of interests you to be reviewed as, you know, the laser or projects or building planters or, you know, whatever, painting or whatever I've been up to. If anything, any of that stuff interests you, let me know. I did buy some new tools too for about a palm router, a trim router, whatever you want to call it, and the accessories for that to be able to build some really cool stuff with that. So right now I'm kind of leaning for now, probably over the winter months, into the carpentry stuff, so I don't overdo it on my knee again, because that's what I had a setback. I was doing good with my knee, and then I got overly excited and I pushed it too much, and I ended up messing my knee up again, so that set me back. So now I'm doing it really slow. I'm older, so it takes a lot longer when you're old. Maybe some of you can relate. But so yeah, they're going to be more geared over some indoor stuff. Sorry for over the winter time until I get back to full 100% again, and then I can't wait because I've been going stir crazy. I mean, I've gotten outside and stuff, but not being able to do what I want, you know, kayak and hike, especially hiking, because Madison, the dog I got, she really likes to go for long walks, and she's been missing on her walks too. So she'll be in a lot of the outdoor videos coming up, so you can check her out. I think I showed her on video when I got her. She's great. She's insane. She's just a really funny dog. I never thought I would like a little dog, but she ended up being a very, very cool dog. Lots of fun, great personality. So she should be fun to see how she does with the adventures that she's going to get put in. Like the kayak should be really good. Right now she's terrorizing a squirrel in my yard. They're having an ongoing battle, which is funny. He tries to outrun her. She's caught him a couple times. She hasn't had a chance to kill him though because I've gotten out there right away. But watching him jump from tree to tree and the branch crash and he falls to the ground and she got an opossum the other night. It was a baby opossum. Thank God I got out there though. And they really do play possum. It just killed over. The thing looked gross with its teeth showing and looked all dead and stuff. And I was laughing because I knew it was playing possum. And I got her in the house, and he waited for me to walk away quite a bit and then waited a few minutes before he hopped up and walked away, which was so funny. I mean, we've been encountering so much wildlife in my yard that, apparently I've been so busy before I hadn't noticed nearly how much is actually coming into my yard. And I live in a city, not a huge city, but I live in a city, so it's quite surprising the critters that come around. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off track here. So that's where I've been. That's what's been going on. So drop me a comment, say hi, say hello. If there's any other stuff I've mentioned that would interest you, you'd like to see a review on, I'd be happy to do it for you. But again, all my outdoor stuff, unfortunately, is put off until the spring. But I just wanted to touch base. And I will be uploading some videos here. I just haven't decided what I want to start with first. So stick around. There'll be a video up soon on something. All right, thanks.